Yeah, folks, this is the ultimate hater deck. I am so sick of playing Thanos, dude. It is everywhere on ladders. So I built this deck with countering Thanos in mind. Of course, it has stuff like Cassandra Nova that punishes them for having an extra big deck with all the stones. Same for Darkhawk. We've also got a little bit of Darkhawk and Nova support in here with Korg and Rock Slide, which, you know, just generally good cards too, sometimes to disrupt your opponent's plays with all the rocks. And then on top of that is just a pile of tech cards, right? We've got stuff that is great at answering various Thanos problems. Spider-Ham always hits Thanos. Killmonger deletes stones. Red Guardian can hit a variety of different targets and things in a fun way. Shang-Chi and Enchantress, of course, each have their own tech card goals. And then Gorgon and Mobius can disrupt from a cost standpoint. Gorgon making those stones all cost extra. Mobius denying things like Mockingbird and so on. And yeah, I thought, hey man, this is like the perfect counter to Thanos. And I was sort of right, because as soon as I started playing this, I saw absolutely zero Thanos, dude. They just disappeared. I think my first 6 games, I didn't find a Thanos deck. I did eventually find a few, and I was horrified to discover that this is not any good at beating Thanos. They still just beat you anyway. Even when your entire deck is built to answer Thanos, well, guess what, right? Like, Thanos decks can just run their own pile of tech cards, and you make a big Nova or a big Darkhawk, it gets Shang-Chi'd anyway. You play Mobius or Gorgon, yeah, they're probably running an Enchantress or a freaking Rogue. Why are they running Rogue now? Or, you know, you just don't draw things in the right order. Or, you know, they just get so much help from locations or stones, they like play a Mockingbird before your Mobius goes down anyway. And even when you're like directly targeting and countering Thanos decks, like, it's still actually not all that easy to win. You often just get luckier when they have like a strange Supreme that does something weird and beats themselves. So listen, this is not actually a great Thanos counter deck. It did do okay, I have to say. It actually worked fairly well against other decks. I had a, what was it? I think a 9-7 run with this one. I know I threw one game specifically super hard in such an extent that I'm not even putting it in the video because I'm so embarrassed. So really kind of like a 10-6 run. So yeah, I don't know. Actually a solid little Darkhawk deck here with some fun tech cards. If you're just looking to hate on everybody else, I think this could be okay for you. Might actually just be better off with a Thanos deck because they're running all the same hater stuff anyway. This is just a tech card meta that is frustrating me a lot. I actually really like Thanos as a package and as a character and card. I just hate that they can run so many tech cards for free seemingly, and the whole meta just revolves around denying, disrupting, and annoying your opponent. But this is the meta we have, and this is yet another deck that leans into it. So I don't know, I guess we're all just haters these days, but this deck can certainly still result in some pretty fun moments, as you're about to see. My opponent's title is Isn't Sus, but Are You Thanos? They are finally a deck with lots of cards, dude. Yes. I think in my 5th or 6th game right now. This is the first one we've encountered. Before it was like 80% of my matchups. That's obviously an exaggeration, but it probably was like 40% of my matchups, I would guess. So let's see if they still beat us anyway. That's going to be the funny thing, is like this deck's actually been winning against non-Thanos opponents surprisingly well. It's just kind of like a Darkhawk Control deck. Let's see if now that Thanos is here, we just get owned, because they're just so good anyway. They don't care. I did miss Gorgon, so that's tough. Cassandra though left is really powerful. Okay, Cassandra left is a lot less powerful. Hopefully the opponent did not get something cool. Oh god, Cosmo, and they have priority, dude. No way, dude. No way. Oh boy, that can certainly move later. So I think we actually maybe just play the Cassandra here, but then it just loses to Shang-Chi later. Oh my god, dude. Dude, if they play a Cosmo and call their shot here, like, that is so annoying. I honestly think I just put the Nova here and then play for Darkhawk, right? I think it's that simple. I just hope they don't have a way to move the shield. Oh, okay. I was gonna play the Nova mid if we didn't, so I would have actually called my shot. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. Nova's not like also just so big that you're like, oh my god, Nova's so big. Thanos getting denied here doesn't really actually seem that important. We're just theoretically holding down. Oh, actually, if they get a blue stone, Thanos can go right. So I would need to silence a blue stone with Enchantress. Forgot about that. That's actually annoying, isn't it? I don't have blue stone. That's my rock slide. Okay, so we know what they got. It's fine. Don't have blue stone. Don't have. Oh, you know what? We could hit their Thanos here actually as well. If I do this, Darkhawk is a little exposed mid. Thanos is stuck at 12 and he can't go right, even if they have a blue stone. This is 11 and 3. They're gonna have. Oh, they gotta play a card here this turn, right? Are they gonna end up with priority? Yes. No. We almost. No, they will, because they're gonna have rock slide left over here, and they're gonna be ahead left because they have to play a big card left this turn to have any. Okay, they just didn't play left. Okay, they're gonna just get a soul stone there. I don't understand. Mobius and Sam. Oh, they do hit the Sam though. Oh boy. Well, I mean, if they move the shield to steal right, then we obviously just win mid. So who cares, right? Like, it just doesn't matter. Because they only have one spot to move the shield anyway. So we're just totally fine. Like if that's the Thanos or Shang-Chi or whatever, it doesn't matter. We're just obviously going to win mid by 1 billion. There is the Thanos. Nice, dude. Okay, cool. Would have been a lot different if they had blue stone and they didn't have a pig. Like if they could have just played Thanos right, they would have had maybe some space mid to do something. Although it would have had to be very cheap, and I don't think anything that cheap answers this. Maybe an Echo if they had a random Echo. Okay, dude, we did beat the Thanos deck. I mean, I would say not really the way you expect, but just like really efficient numbers, of course, with Nova and Darkhawk, but not maybe with like the Gorgon and countery stuff that I was kind of hoping to use more of. Hey, oh, Thanos deck, where is Gorgon? Show me Gorgon. Space Stone. Okay, I mean, they're definitely way better at Raft than us, unfortunately. That's just gone. That's one of the. Ooh, that could be interesting. That's a fun dynamic. Have any cards though? That sucks. They have Space Stone, so they're thinking Space Throne. Oh, never mind. Okay, thinking they might think it's safe, but I could have maybe denied that. Oh my god, dude, this is literally the second straight game I've played where Reality Stone turned into Death's Domain. It's actually crazy. I guess we can go Gorgon here, but we've already kind of missed the window on Mockingbird. Like, she's playable. They've already played 3 stones. Like, that's part of the problem. Gorgon should be a 1-drop, actually. I mean, we hit him on 3s, so it's like, you know, kind of just bad luck, but you just can't stop these decks, dude. It's really, I'm beyond frustrated. At least that thing costs 1. If we could hit a Morbius, it would cost even more, but we just can't hit a Morbius, so. I'm gonna maybe think about like forcing a win with Killmonger here. I mean, this Mobius might catch them off guard, but it's just like no way to win, dude. I don't have Killmonger. You know what we could actually do instead is like Red Guardian mid, but they might just try to play a Thanos mid. I mean, they also might not, because they might think, hey, I just play it on Danger Room and it's still just as safe. Oh my god. Bro. Strange is creating space for them now. Like, this is just unbelievable. How are you supposed to beat these decks, dude? I don't understand. I just can't win, right? Like, I literally just don't, I just don't win, dude. I just can't win. It's unbelievable. They just do everything. I actually just cannot win. Hey, this might be Thanos. Korg is gonna get killmongered, but that's okay. We like the rock in early. It's fine. It is Thanos. Let's freaking go. If they have a Doctor Strange, they're gonna feast on these squirrels. So we do probably want to remove that sooner rather than later. We can actually do this. It doesn't do anything. It just feeds killmonger again. I mean, it hits Thanos, but it's kind of free to play now. I'm saying it doesn't lock us out on space or anything. If they have a death, if they're a death Thanos, we'd get absolutely cooked, but otherwise fine. So these Stranges, we have like a bit of a dilemma almost. Like, do we wanna let them eat? Or do we just want to feast up into a Shadow King / Shang-Chi? Oh, we're gonna get their Thanos probably. Well, I mean, I guess that's not a bad card. I'm gonna go ahead and clear just because I'm worried about Mockingbird. Theoretically, it's actually they can just play it now if they have it, so it might be too late. Like Killmonger kind of comes down a turn too late with all these squirrels adding into the party. God, it's so frustrating, dude. Like, it's actually so frustrating, dude. Oh my God, dude. I've actually made a deck that just can't beat Thanos somehow. It's honestly amazing. I just can't beat Thanos decks, dude. They just ripped this Death's Domain. This is actually remarkable, dude. I will say the Strange, that kind of wasted some power for them at least. I know that if I play this Darkhawk and Pig, it's gonna get Shang-Chi'd. And I just, like, you just cannot beat these decks, dude. It is unbelievable. It is just remarkable, dude. I know they're gonna play a Shang-Chi here and beat me, and it's just killing my soul, dude. I just can't win. I mean, actually, Thanos here also beats me. Well, not if Strange eats a Power Stone, maybe. But they just play Shang-Chi right. It doesn't matter. We know what's gonna happen. Oh my God, wait a minute. Can Strange save me here? Probably not. Probably not. Somehow we still didn't hit what we needed. Oh my God, a Tuma. Oh, a Tuma armor is cool, but what if the Strange eats a Tuma, dude? Wait, are we big enough anyway? Hold up. It just has to eat any of those. Oh my God. Oh my God. We beat the Thanos deck, but not really, right? Like, we just got lucky. It's actually insane. It's actually insane, dude. Okay. Still no Thanos deck. I'm 3 games in. I've played nothing but Thanos for weeks. Cassandra Nova gone. Okay. Blade gone. Okay. At least I didn't hit like a good discard card. I would have been extra tilted. Shadow King can be great against discard decks. Dakin, Meek, etc. Mobius good against swarms as well, so that's kind of cool. Meek moving over. Okay, sure. Rock Slide here is solid, yeah. Ooh. I really don't want them drawing 2 cards is the thing, right? Like, if I can stop this, it's very valuable. I could maybe just like Enchantress Krakoa next turn. Like, drawing cards is really bad for Darkhawk, right? Oh God. Oh God. Okay. Oh, we lose. No, we still lose. What did he discard? Nova? Oh no, that's my Nova. What? Oh, Arnim Zola. Oh, sick, dude. Yeah, actually, it's definitely not perfect, but Korg can boost it a little, and now it's gonna have, you know, a nice boosted target here. Morbius mid. Enchantress is a good answer to that. If I get a cheap card here, we could go Enchantress mid plus Gorgon or something, right? Ooh, Red Guardian's also very good. This pushes me potentially back to 1. That's 4 power. We have 7, 9. I mean, that's really not that much. We're in his priority, thankfully, so Bullseye is going to hit only Darkhawk. He goes to 7, back to 9. You're up 9-3. You do lose against specifically a MODOK left in that case. Maybe we supplant with a Korg a little bit, because 7 here still technically holds 7-4. And then Red Guardian hopefully holds mid pretty hard. I think there's a chance here we hold. Oh no, the rock, dude. Oh my god, bro. He played around freaking played around freaking Red Guardian like a genius, dude. Oh my god, bro. Are we gonna have enough anyway? We're so big, we might be fine. We're fine anyway. Oh no, we're not. Oh, we're fine. We're fine. Shadow King. Oh my, genius plays from the opponent, to be honest. Red Guardian's so big it doesn't matter. Oh my god, dude. So scary. So scary, dude. They hit Dagon with their Krakoa buff, by the way. OP player, dude. They're good, dude. They're playing great. I'm glad we're winning games against non-Thanos decks. Like, we're hating on everybody a little bit, right? Like, it's just a general hater. Not even a specific hater. Okay, no early game. Kind of a shame. We have 4 cards we can play early, 1 and 2. As the opponent of Thanos deck. No! 0 for 4 so far on Thanos decks, guys. Oh, dude, Gorgon would have been great against that demon. Dang, and just a good curve play, man. Sad. Guess we go Mobius here. Killmonger, you definitely want to wait for later. Rockslide mid, Darkhawk right, I guess, looks solid. Finish mid with something. Anything good here? Korg's actually solid, yeah. Get a rock in the deck, make Darkhawk a little bigger. That's a good hit, frankly. Do we maybe abandon mid just because Gladiator's kind of a big and annoying card? Like, just Rockslide left, Darkhawk right. 8-point lead. So this is really gonna be like 11. So 14-point lead. Oh no, actually it's gonna be 15 to go Rockslide. So big. That would be a big lead, right? I mean, I don't actually hate. Oh, we can't play Darkhawk mid. Yeah, I was gonna say I don't. Well, actually, can you? Does it count? I honestly have no idea if it counts. It doesn't count. Nice. Okay, yeah, I like it better here then, right? Firehair generally gonna generate a hood. I do really want to lose priority too, though. If I do this, I'm better at losing priority because they're probably playing a misery here, which is 8 to 5 and then 11 to 0. So in that case, I can go Darkhawk here, lose to the misery, and then finish on a Killmonger, right? And just win left with like Killmonger, Red Guardian, or whatever. Yeah, I think I like that plan better. I think I like this plan better. Now, this is a kind of deck that could definitely have a Shang-Chi, by the way. Like, I could see like a Fenris Wolf Shang-Chi type play. So I might need to be mindful of Shang-Chi breakpoints too a little bit. There's a demon there. Okay. So if they do go Shang-Chi right, that's just a tie. Did gain priority though, because it wasn't a misery, it was just a Killmonger. So I'd only be killing 1 demon here. Yeah, this doesn't feel nearly as good because now demon here goes to 9. I guess, well, it really goes down to 7 after Red Guardian. So we'd beat 1 demon left, Shang-Chi right. Yeah, we'd beat 1 demon left, Shang-Chi right. That's might be the Surfer version of this deck too, though, that KM posted. So that might change the math a little bit too. So I don't think that has Shang-Chi. So I don't know. Looks like Shang-Chi right, demon left though. Yeah, we did the thing. Nice, dude. Dude, to win with only 14 power, I feel pretty good. Like, I feel like we, it didn't even really go to play because we were kind of planning a misery here, which would lose priority and even kill this demon. So they actually would have ended up at 6 instead of 7 in that scenario. Would have been similar because this demon would be dead. But, yeah, nice, dude. Good win. That was just like a good calculated win, you know, good Marvel snap play basically. Okay, I just cannot seem to hit 1s and 2s today. Oh, there's a 2. Nice. Oh, they got 19 cards in their deck, by the way. That's the dream. Oh my god, dude, this Nova, this Mobius, both gonna be amazing. I guess we still probably play Nova a little early here. Goose, Nova loves it. That means no Shang-Chi without discounts, and there won't be discounts, so. Ooh, Great Web's kind of weird, but I guess everybody might end up there anyway, so that's fine. All right, nice. Nova. Might be a little bit of a delay or a gap though, so I don't know. We have to be careful maybe. We hope these move similarly together, but obviously they can't go quite together. Maybe Gorgon goes first, fill it up. I don't know. Ebony Maw is actually really cool to put in Great Web, dude. That's sick. Heads up play. Yeah, I mean, sadly, this is now a Shang-Chi window if they have it in hand. It's an Airship deck, so not that likely to have it in hand yet, but we all know. Airship decks always have it in hand, so okay, this is gonna give us a window maybe to pull it back at a goose. I don't have the Mobius down yet, though, so... Oh my god, they're just only getting cards pulled. None for us. Shang-Chi for us now, okay. I mean, sadly, I don't really have a lot I want to do here. This looks okay, I guess. It's fine. I need that Darkhawk, though, dude. Darkhawk's going to be jacked this game. Nothing else is really that good of a draw. I guess Killmonger's a pretty good draw. That Ebony Maw going away would be rather nice. Enchantress here just for tempo, of course. Just the biggest thing we can play. Black Bolt, getting rid of our Spider Ham. That's a good sacrificial lamb for sure. Sacrificial ham, even. It's a ham. Get it, guys? He's ham. Oh, this hand sucks, though, dude. This is bad. This is really bad. Yeah, this hand sucks, dude. I think there's actually a chance we lose here. Like, we just kind of whiffed on the power output. We needed a Killmonger or Darkhawk to have good numbers, right? That was basically the only way we got good numbers here. I might need a good Great Web pull for them. Oh god, I need their blob to go right. But oh no, that's gonna be too big. I need oh, maybe we're okay actually. I think this is no. Oh no, we're fine. Oh, we're fine. Oh, that number confused me at first. The Spider-Man number was there and I was doing the math. Oh, we're fine. Okay, sweet. 8 to 11 holds. Yeah, nice. Okay, surely this is a Thanos opponent. I have not been hitting many. I'm gonna tell you right now. Surely it is. Okay. Their name is Thanos. Their title's Thanos was right. They got a Thanos picture. They're playing Infinity Stones. I'm pretty sure they're a Thanos deck, guys. Confirmed. Oh my god. I actually cannot. Well, Killmonger, I guess, could steal this back, I suppose. Oh, actually, Red Guardian here too could be pretty cool. We could actually just win with Red Guardian. That would actually be really sick. Just leave it there. Don't Killmonger it. Ooh, Shadow King salivating. Oh, never mind. Well, okay, that actually solves the problem too, I guess. But Shadow King definitely salivating. No, let's go Mobius first. Red Guardian. Actually, I do really want to deny that shield moving to death. Well, it's gonna get eaten anyway, though, right? It's gonna get eaten a lot of the time, so they may have stones to play now, but they may not want to because of Gorgon. Oh my god, it's like, oh, you've got tech cards against me, idiot. I'm gonna tech your tech. It's just okay. Enchantress here's pretty solidly statted, so I think that's fine. We definitely don't want to play it right and hit our Mobius, so. Bro, are you like, are you serious? Oh, nice. Now they could still play there with Thanos and blue stones. We got to be careful with Space Throne a little bit here. Oh, well, and that, you idiot. Also that. 7, this is a 13 power card that does importantly beat Thanos. This is gonna hit me with priority though, but I mean it doesn't really matter for Strange since he's end of turn anyway. Like if we're gonna use Shadow King, then that's not really relevant. Shadow King does buff Gorgon as well, which is kind of a nice bonus. I think it's okay to play Cassandra here other than Shang-Chi, right? You just have to ask if they Shang-Chi, are you safe elsewhere? I think the answer to that question is maybe yes. Maybe. But I'm not sure. I could also draw my own Shang-Chi, and if I lose priority, we'd be okay. This is what I hate, dude. We've built a deck to counter Thanos decks, and you can't actually counter them. I'm losing my mind. I'm actually losing my mind. Well, I guess we lose, everybody. GG. It was fun. Well, this is unbelievable. The Red Guardian does nothing basically here. actually out of my mind, dude. Shang-Chi mid, and then like this is unbelievable, dude. You just can't do it. Like I'm so unbelievably tilted. I'm losing my mind. You just cannot believe how much I'm losing my mind right now. They played Rogue to steal my Gorgon, and then Cosmo to protect. I'm actually losing my mind, dude. Pet mansion. Well, we got a pet, so let's do it. Ham him up. Hawkeye, not a good ham target. Does tell us the next probably a little more tempo-y, which, Gorgon could be interesting here. Ooh, good Enchantress target. Good Red Guardian target. Let's narrow our plays for losing priority's sake here. There's their pig. Good Shadow King target. Oh, no, early. Nope, that's gonna be better for sure. Still narrow the plays, so we lose priority. Magic. Whoa. Okay, so we saw Kate Bishop, Iron Man, and Magic. Some of those things do not go together, for the record. Like Kate, you know, doesn't go in like a Mr. Negative deck. Moonstone. What is the Kate doing in here? I'm so confused by the Kate, man. Everything else I can kind of vibe with, but the Kate is making me lose my mind right now. Maybe it's just for the extra Ant-Man role. I'm just so confused. Like, this kind of seems like a good Red Guardian target, but I feel like I might need my Enchantress to hit. I don't know. I don't know. Don't play the Iron Man here. What are you doing? That's weird. Don't know. That's really annoying. I mean, I guess it makes Red Guardian very good suddenly, though, since we have priority. Yeah, I don't really anticipate them having a lot of one drops, right? That just doesn't make sense to me. So I'm just gonna play this to create more space for myself. I don't know if that matters at all, but like theoretically, I think it could. It's like net zero power, right? But oh my god. I have priority, so if they go for like Mystique here, we'll be fine. Do I need to play Shadow King elsewhere, dude? Like, doesn't really seem. 6 to 1 lead here. I don't know, dude. Like, I'm just, this actually does something here with the pig is all I'm thinking about, so I don't know. Tribunal should be totally fine. Mystique whiffs. Yeah, Sage does hit a little. Yeah, they do win left, but that's not enough. Yeah. Okay. We had a lot of good. This is the kind of deck we're actually very good at hating on. Yeah. A lot of really interesting answers. This would have stopped any Ravona stuff. I don't think they're Mr. Negative. I think they're like kind of like a Miss Positive deck like we played. Not exactly maybe running Esme, but that kind of idea. Negativeless negative deck, you know. Okay, Korg, yeah, do your thing, buddy. Ooh, Vibranium Mines is actually great for us. I have played nothing but Thanos decks basically for the last 3 weeks or something. Now that I've played this hater deck for Thanos, what do you want to bet money? No Thanos arrives. What do you want to bet, dude? This is a hard game. I don't really have anywhere I want to play. Like Rock Slides, I mean, he's okay. I don't even necessarily need it. It's the crazy thing. Gorgon. Oh, that's actually insane. That's now 2 cost. That means Bullseye cannot hit that. That's actually really cool. Okay. Ooh, Spider-Ham might be good too, dude. We could go Spider-Ham Rock Slide next turn. I don't have a Darkhawk yet though, so it's like a little overkill maybe. This Shang-Chiable if they get 2, but it's getting awkward for them, I think. I don't think a second Gorgon really matters, right? Because it would matter with swarms. Like if they had swarms, you know, we could push the swarms to 2, and then they also couldn't bullseye those. They'd still be able to Modok everything, but some of it would get harder. Oh, there's the second Dakin. So Shang-Chi could become interesting now. If I can lose priority. Oh my god, they're just playing the shard. Oh, that's actually pretty sick, to be honest, dude. I'm gonna gain priority always if I play Darkhawk. That was the thing, man. Like, just always. Like, there's no world. Maybe I just play 2 Darkhawks. Like, who cares, right? Maybe that's fine. Like, does that ever get big enough to beat 37? I mean, 2 shards is not big enough. They'd have to have some help. It's not impossible to get help, right? We'll see. Do they have like a Killmonger in their deck or something? Just playing that shard out, dude? That's crazy to me. Currently, the shard just loses them right, if nothing else. I mean, these Darkhawks are big, dude. I guess finding these Darkhawks might have won this game. I don't know. I mean, we technically have not won mid. I mean, I think it's very likely we do, but I don't know what they're playing here with these shards getting played out of hand. That's odd to me. That's surprising. They've also just kind of played off Kerr a little bit. This Galacta, you know, like, I don't know. Galacta Dakin, we don't see much, but it's cool in theory, right? It's cool in theory. I don't know what they're possibly gonna do here. I don't know. Shang-Chi, I guess, is definitely a way to win, like Shang-Chi mid, but if they're running Shang-Chi Dakin, I'm mad, honestly. How do you have room for that, you know? How do you... No, dude, what is that mid? No, dude, come on. What is that? That's a shard, right? That's just a shard, I think. Sage? That's interesting, dude. Dakin's almost more like a surfer piece or something. Is this really gonna be like a Killmonger, bro? Oh, that's so sick, dude. That's really sick. I mean, we're definitely gonna win a tiebreaker, but we don't need to. It's still just outrageous. These just get bigger as you play here. Yeah, I don't know. Vibranium Mines made their life really hard. Okay, Dream Dimension. Mobius is actually very nice. Opponent is not a Thanos deck. No surprise there. DC Enchantress, something to keep an eye out for. Spider-Ham. Yeah, we know we can match low power to low power left at least, so this is good. Oh my god, no, dude! This is a mirror match! They're probably just running a real Darkhawk deck, right? Like, mine is like Darkhawk plus annoying stuff. It's not a real Darkhawk deck, so... I mean, certainly Nova's better earlier than later, but she's already pretty weak. That's an Enchantress target. I don't know that it's one that matters, really, is the thing. Red Guardian mid, by the way, will buff stuff, so let's be careful. I mean, honestly, though, what the heck else am I going to Enchantress? I guess a Darkhawk at some level, but I can also Shang-Chi that, usually. Currently, it's a 15 power Darkhawk. We assume it gets bigger. Yeah, my hand's so reactive right now. I don't have a lot of good plays. Wow, dude. Look at this, dude. This is a monster pig, dude. I didn't even realize my pig will also be big, but this is probably not the right moment for that. Weirdly good turn 5, maybe? Just take 6 off this pig? I don't know. They're playing Darkhawk on 6 usually, so it would be great to lose priority here. Are we gonna lose priority? Yeah, nope. That Miss Marvel sucks. Jeez, dude, I have nothing cool to do. What is happening in this game, man? Game's weird, dude. Weird game, dude. I don't know. We were actually in a decent spot because if they really were going for like a Darkhawk or something, you know, like they only played a 1 place, so weirdly just pieced together some decent lines. I don't know. Weird game. Mindscape. Okay. Some scary cards for Mindscape, to be honest. That's a little spooky. This might be a bot, but it's not a bot. Hood makes Killmonger potentially interesting later on that demon. They're gonna have to play it a little early, of course, if they don't want to Mindscape it over. Nova, they are actually 11 card deck, so Nova's solid. Ganto's a good hit, but it does give me the early Shang-Chi that's solid. That's nice, honestly. I'm pumped. Yeah, we'll play this on 4. It's good in Black Vortex, and just go ahead and cleans that out. Then you can drop Darkhawk on 5, so honestly, not bad. Can live with this for sure. Bolts. Spooky. Demon. This Nova might not get as big as we'd normally hope with the, you know, there can be some skills in hand, basically. That demon is really ready to get eaten by a Killmonger, but I'm probably gonna have to play Darkhawk, right? So we want this to be anything but Destroyer. We really want it to be Infinite. Anything but Destroyer is cool. Bigger the better. I'm okay. At least gonna be a debuffed card with the Nova. Olsen, that's just giving me more stuff in hand, dude. Yeah, no, I love that. That's nice. Do we go ahead and rip Darkhawk mid since we're kind of already ahead left? It might actually be weird for them to clean out that hood. Yeah, I think we just take our advantages in each spot we can. So we're giving them actually a red Guardian. Oh god, I'm giving them an Enchantress. I gave them an Enchantress, guys. I gave them an Enchantress, guys. I also gave them a Shadow King. No, I didn't. No, I didn't give them a Shadow King. Guys, I gave them an Enchantress. Maybe it doesn't matter because I'm so big-brained anyway. Are we big-brained enough here? Let's see. So big-brained, it didn't matter, dude. Oh my god, dude. I almost threw. Yeah, Lord, dude. Oh my god.